Yo, it's Alliance War, and the stakes are high. Lord Shadow steps up, he's ready to fly. Questions in the air, they start to rain. Can Lord clear his lane without any strain? How many deaths will Lord give out this war? He gotta maintain, find the best counter for the fender. Lord Shadow's skill, he's the ultimate contender. Maps laid out, it's a treacherous path, but Lord's got the skills. He's done the math, checking the nodes, planning the attack. He's moving forward, there's no turning back.
Hey everyone, Shadow here, and welcome to another Marvel Contest of Champions video. So it's season 56, and this is war number 6. We're halfway there, unless they erased one of the wars in the beginning. Very confusing what they did this season. But anyway, we're going up against an alliance called Gotham. Batman! All right, who did y'all ban? Oh, Serpent, Onslaught, and Kushala. Oh, snap. Sookin' now. All right, let's see who they got in store for me. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Okay. All right. So, we've got Silver Surfer, who can get armor ups. He can be annoying. And we've got Red Skull. I still am liking Corvus with Proxima so far. Now, Scream, I don't remember. See, Encroaching Stun. I don't fight her a whole lot. So, I don't know. Does she get an evade? I'll have to look that up. But if she gets an evade or an auto block, anybody with True Strike is going to handle that. So, Corvus with Proxima would handle it. Now, this Void can be a pain. And the reason is mainly because I run the recoil masteries. Now, if I don't want to turn them off, I'll have to go in with someone who is friendly with them and deal with him. Or I may just have to turn them off, okay? Let's take a look at the spreadsheet and see who he has me matching up with. So Silver Surfer, he wants me to go in with Kindred. I don't know how good Kindred is. Oh, man. On offense, I don't know. All right, but anyway, we'll see. We'll see. Red Skull, Corvus. Right, but unless I bring Proxima, that's still not going to be a fun fight, especially since Corvus is not Coda. I'll be doing some very annoying things now. Ugh. All right. Let's see. And we've got Scream, Corvus. Okay. And Void, Chilith. Okay. He remembered that I run the ouchies. But she doesn't shrug off the ones that's already there. So I may still. Y'all remember when I chose Chilith against Void before? I forgot what was that one. But anyway, she did not do well against Void with my recoils. I had to turn them off, so I'll probably still have to turn them off here. Okay, that's fine. Kabam has been giving us units, and I haven't had to use units to switch when I place. So let's see who else they got. Do they have me going up against anybody else? Yep. Oh my goodness, that's why he wanted me to use Kindred. Maestro on node 37. Ugh. Why is root ever okay? I'm not gonna whine. I'm not gonna whine. All right. Anyway, okay, so Kindred against this Maestro. Who Who else does he have me fighting? He has me fighting Killmonger. It's this one here. Okay, with Corvus. Got it. But he's immune to armor break. So, oh my goodness. If you can't armor break, okay, we need to and the next debuff, okay, that does not look good. I'm gonna have to talk to him about that one. That does not look like a nice fight at all for Corvus. Normally he can wreck Killmongers, but and this is okay, he's a rank 3 Killmonger. But he's on a armor break debuff. Okay. Well, I guess I can oh man, I'm not gonna like that fight. I can try to boost up as much as possible and just try to get him down as fast as I can. Um, Normally, we would just use the power back boost and just ba 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 ba, you know. But they nerfed it, so yeah, that's not gonna be a fun fight at all. But whatever. If I die, I die. I'm not even gonna worry about it. Okay, so this does not look like it's gonna be a fun war for me. But we'll do what we can. All right, let's get on to the fighting. All right, as you can see, we're going in with Kindred, Dust, and Deathless Thanos. Now, there are a couple of fights that I'm worried about, but it turns out that I wasn't worried about the fight I should have been worried about. All right, we'll get there when we get there. All right, so I'm just making sure I've got my relics on. I don't normally use Kindred on attack, so I was a bit unfamiliar with some of his mechanics. I think I did a video on him, but using him on attack is still a bit different. You know, when you're focused on using him for defense and you're looking over his kit, you know, you're looking for the defensive capabilities. But he has some very interesting offensive capabilities as well, especially when you're going up against somebody that has buffs. Okay, so, you know, I've used him now a few times for offense, and I kind of like him. I kind of like him for offense. I was a little wary when I saw that they had me assigned, you know, to use him on attack, and I was like, "Are you sure?" You know, I'm a little, you know, unfamiliar with him, you know, on attack. Turns out he's quite good on attack. All right, so you can see here I'm boosting up. I'm trying to boost up big because I'm a little bit nervous. Okay, now this first fight is against Silver Surfer. Now, Silver Surfer can get armor ups. If the AI plays really smart, he can get armor ups, okay? So one thing I want to do is try to keep him from getting armor ups. So as you can see up there, he has a timer on his buffs. You see how I backed off there? I backed off because the timer was on the armor up. And if he fired a special there, he would get an armor up. Okay? Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at that. Now, he also fired a heavy, which will give him an armor up. But one of the things that Kindred can do is snatch it away. So, like I said, Kindred is actually good on attack. You can see low battery. I just forgot to plug it in. I usually have my iPad plugged in almost all the time, but I forget what I was doing, and I didn't have it plugged in. Go figure. All right, now this is interesting. Watch this here. See all of his armor ups on Red Skull? All right, watch this. Look at that. Boom! Armor shattered. Good. Boom! No more. And every time I did that, he was taking damage. That is one of the things that Death with Thanos can do. So against someone like Red Skull, he's actually really good. If you ever watched me use Corvus against Red Skull. Now, what just happened there? It happens. Okay? I've become used to little input issues. You know, sometimes a delay, sometimes a complete drop. Anytime you see me just standing there, you know what happened, because I'm not just standing there. You know, either I'm blocking or I'm attacking. I'm not just standing there, unless I'm baiting out a special, and then you can see me moving back and forth, right? But anyway, we got Red Skull down. Not too much of an issue there. And a pretty quick fight. I remember when Deathless Thanos first came out, for a little bit, people were saying he was slow. That, you know, his damage wasn't enough. And that couldn't be any further from the truth. If Deathless Thanos is slow for you, you may want to learn how to play him. That, anytime I've had a slow fight with Deathless Thanos, it's usually because I wasn't doing what I know to do with him. Or it could be a fight that he's just not good for, you know. That can be as well. Now, this fight, I have not fought Scream. You know, I can't even remember in Battlegrounds, they always use her on offense. I always use her on offense once I got her. But here they put her on defense. And I'm like, well, how good of a defender is she? I don't know. But I'm also not that familiar with her animations. Okay? So here we go. And I'm like, all right. Now, I am not quite doing what I need to do, but we're still getting it done, right? Okay, here we go. Everything's looking good here. All right. But here's the problem. We also have to worry about that encroaching stun. On this node, that's what gets me. And then, ooh, look at all of that. I'm happy that I had the indestructible, but look at this. She's just ripping me up. I'm like, what? Wait, whoa. Okay, now I'm waiting for the, I was waiting for the stun to come. And just when the stun came, I said, okay, I'll get you. You see what happened. She's sneaky. And so I'm just like, wow, because she was also pretty tanky too. I'm like, okay. Scream is, can be a legit defender, you know? So this time I brought in Dust. And again, one of my problems on this node is dividing my attention. I've got to try to pay attention to who I'm fighting, but also that timer, okay? I have to time it just right, or else the AI, look at that, timed it wrong, bam, now I'm stunned. Look at this, look at what she's doing. She's like, pop, 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 pop. She's maximizing it, okay? And I mistimed it there. Fortunately, Dust is kind of tanky. Yep, that auto block. Pain in the butt. Okay, but look at this. Stunned again. Look at this. 1, 2. Done. She played that perfectly. So on that particular node, I got to deal with her, got to deal with her auto block. So even if I am trying to time the encroaching stun well, if I get auto blocked, it's over with. So this was my first time having to deal with her on this node. So I've got a better understanding now for this. For one thing, Dust is a tactic attacker. So what I needed to be doing was punishing the specials so that I would get an unblockable and I could go in. That is what I needed to do here. But because I was unfamiliar with her special animations and all of that, it was hard to punish it. It was all I could do was to just block it. Okay, so her auto block would catch me. So lesson learned. I learned. If I have to face her there again, it won't go like that. But we move on. Okay. Now, this fight, I definitely wanted to bring Dust because I didn't want to switch out my masteries. Since I run the recoil masteries, Liquid Courage and Double Edge, going up against Void is usually a bad idea with those on because you have 2 debuffs right off the bat. And so he's going to be doing a lot of unavoidable damage to you. But Dust is immune to bleed and poison. So I won't have those debuffs. So all I have to deal with is the node, which is an ugly node. I really don't like this war meta at all. The nodes here. And of course, I'm sure Kabam hears that and goes, ooh, then we did our job well, you know. But anyway, I'm having to deal with the node. I'm having to worry about his timer here. Make sure I don't have a bunch of debuffs on me. Okay, and I can't do 2 attacks in a row, or else I'll get a whole bunch of damage on me. But Dust is doing well. Okay, doing 1, 2. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Do the striker. Fire off my special, which does a lot of hits, which is good. Okay. And we're just playing it slow. Okay. We can't really go ham because of the node. All right. So here we go again. Okay. You see the unblockable. That's what I needed to be doing against that screen. Okay. So here we go again. Parry that heavy off. All right. Fire that off. All right. This time I did a medium, light, medium into a special, and we got him. Okay. So I was like, all right, that wasn't as bad as I feared it would be, mainly because I brought Dust, and she does that fight really well. Now, this next fight, and we actually have 2 more fights to go. All right. I actually got assigned 2 minis, and I did not know that I was going to be fighting this mini after this one. All right. I thought that I was told someone else was going to take it. Okay. But anyway, this is the first time I'm going up against Maestro with a Kindred. Remember I said that I was not that familiar with Kindred on attack. Okay, so I'm like, all right. Now, one of the things that's nice about Kindred is that I don't really have to build to a special 2. Okay. Look at, oh, and then oh man, the Kabam, stop with the roots everywhere. Stop. It's not funny. Okay, it is lazy. All right, very lazy. That's how you make something challenging, is to root you in place so you can't move. I guess I should be happy that he's not unblockable as well. Look at it, root and unblockable specials. But anyway, the degen that he can put on you is really nice. All right, that degen isn't really getting glanced. I needed to stay a bit closer to him. Now, I also noticed, he's got his gamma up, so I'm taking some damage as well. All right, but I'm steady infesting him. Look at this. I don't have a special. Can't move. Can't get out of there. You know, finally it lets me go. You know, that is just so cheap. It's really cheap and lazy. All right. So at this point, I'm well triggered. Okay. I am well triggered. All right. This time, he's rooted. So that's good. Okay. And then he fires that off, right? But my degen is doing its work, as you can see. Okay? Degen is doing the work. I'm trying to stay close to him, but I gotta get away from him when he throws the special. But I'm staying close, staying close. That infestation is going well. It just ended, okay? He's down to 2%. Let's evade that, get back in there, and we got him done. All right, so not the prettiest fight, but we did get it done. Now, Kindred can also, if I remember correctly, he can nullify buffs as well, which also makes him good. And he also has a lifesteal. But I was probably not doing anything correct because, again, I'm still new to using him on attack. All right? Now, late. Look at the time. 1 hour, 38 minutes left. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be taking this Killmonger? I thought you were taking the Killmonger. I was like, okay, well, somebody did mention that Deathless Thanos could do this fight. So since I had swapped out Deathless Thanos, he probably thought that I was going to take Killmonger since I brought in Deathless Thanos. Okay, fair enough. I don't know how this is going to go. I know that this Killmonger is on a armor break immune node, so you cannot armor break this Kindred. I mean, this Killmonger. Okay? So I'm sitting here like, all right, how is this going to go? This fight looks real ugly. All right? And I do not know how Deathless Thanos is going to go. Now, you see it's hazard shift, right? Deathless Thanos is actually really good for this hazard shift. He's immune to the cold snap, and he takes reduced damage to, I think, the bleed or what have you on there. All right? So here we got the reverberation. Okay. All right. But we got armor shatter. All right. Cool, cool. So now, bait out that special. All right. We're going in again. Okay. Come on. We don't want to put too many debuffs on him, or else, as you see, the power gain that he got. Now, one thing that is really annoying is when the AI will not fire their special. Okay? Now, at this point, I'm thinking I want to fire off a special 3 to get that corrosion on him. Okay? So there we go. I fired that off. It's going to give him power, but it's going to stay, if I remember correctly, for the rest of the fight. Okay, there you go. There's the corrosion. And it's not constantly feeding him power. That was my hope. Okay, so he's taking the damage from it, but he's not getting any power from it. Okay, so here we go. We're going in again. Okay, heavy, bam. We did get the power gain because, of course, every time I do that, he gets corroded. Okay, look at that. Boom. Almost pushed him to a special 3. Okay, and there we go. And we're just trying to play it slow, trying to play around the node here. Killmonger is a beefy defender because he has high crit resistance. All right. And then look at that. I let him hit into my block so I could get that counter punch. All right. But if you'll notice, I don't have any fury. I am so busy trying to play around the node, I can't even build up my fury. Now, I didn't mean to go to a special 3 here. I was trying to hit him so that I could then heavy cancel into the special 2, but what have you. Now I noticed the corrosion doesn't look like it stacks, but it doesn't look like the damage went up. You guys tell me if I'm reading that correctly. Okay, so here we're doing it again, and then look at this. He got me in the corner now. There I go, back to another special 3. I'm sitting here like, what is he doing? Okay, so now I'm just trying to push him back because I do not want to be in that corner. Okay, so I'm not really playing him the way that you should, but you know, on this node, and I'm looking at my health and I'm looking at his health, and I'm like, come on, yeah, I knew he was gonna fire that special, trying to catch me. All right, boom, and we got her done. That was a fight. Okay, that was a fight. Not in my comfort zone at all. All right, but that is gonna do it for my participation in this war. We'll be back, and you'll find out how this war ended. And we're back, and unfortunately, we lost this war. So let's take a look here. Yeah, we lost by a good amount. I can't even say it was a close war. Look at this. Yeah, and I sure didn't help. Let me tell you. Anyway, that is going to do it for the video, guys. Thank you all for watching. Take care. Shout out to our MVPs here. Daddy BA. Aspect of Death, and Kirkland. All right, and good war, Gotham. All right, take care, and you all have a blessed day.
Arena and chill grind, that's how we roll. No stress, no drama, just on patrol. In the fight, he's swift, his tactics be tight. LordShaedows in the arena, ready to ignite. From the streets to the screen, his skills be renowned. In the world of Marvel, Lord the King.